But it's 7 hours of horseback riding, 2 hours of climbing, and 5 minutes of skiing.
Doesn't get much better than that, though.
Yeah.
That's when you earn your turn.
Today we're here up in Clark, Colorado at Dell's Triangle 3 Ranch, and we're gonna go do some UTV skiing.
I'm Ray Heid, and I was a city boy. I was born and raised in downtown Steamboat.
How long have you been out here at this ranch, in this spot?
My little brother Delby bought this place in 1962, and up until a couple of years ago we've done nothing but horseback rides here ever since. They call me a cowboy, but I've never owned a cow in my life. This is actually Chippy's a Mustang, a wild horse.
You've been backcountry skiing up here for quite some time now. I read in your book, way back in the day, you actually went up Sand Mountain and without climbing skins. You just herringboned all the way up?
Went up with the ranch kids. I started dating one of the country girls, and one of the ranch kids came up and says, "Ray, don't you ever forget you're a city kid." But that year they invited me to go up Sand Mountain with them.
Okay.
And they were on wooden skis with pine tar on the bottom. I was on my Northern Ebonite racing skis with bear traps and long thongs. The time we got to the top of Sand Mountain, felt like my legs were ripped clear out of my body. People say, well, how do the skiers feel about Cowboys? I said, no, the Cowboys started it. Guy came through, Carl Hallison. He was a Norwegian that actually jumped for Barnum and Bailey Circus inside a tent.
Ski jumped
on
in a
crushed
tent.
ice. And then these gals came by from SEMO. So why don't you come over to SEMO? And we'll have a tournament over there. And so that was in 1909, I think.
Wow.
He started the first jumping tournament in Steamboat. And in those days, we got a grade on our report card in downhill slalom, jumping, and cross country. The only 4 A's I ever made all the way through school.
That's awesome. So you started ski jumping here in Steamboat. Rumor has it you traveled for the Olympics for jumping.
Just missed making the Olympic team, but none of the other alternate couldn't go. And I'm gonna run out to Squaw. I'll take my skis just in case.
Yeah.
And got to Squaw, and the American ski jumping judge came up and said, "Did you bring your skis?" I said, "Yeah, Pop. Just happened to be the only American ski jumping judge was my dad." He said, "The timing mechanism went out on the takeoff, and we have no way to really set the time." I get up there, and the guy says, "Take it pretty easy. We like where we're starting from." And I hit the best jump of my life. And that was the first Olympics televised.
Yeah.
And Jim McKay was running the cameras and everything. He caught my jump, and he ran it about 6 times. News for the Olympics, they ran my jump. So I got home, they said, "We wanted to put your name in with the Olympians." I said, "You know, I'm not an official Olympian, but I did jump in the Olympics. I leave it at that."
Backcountry skiing, especially back when you started doing it, we didn't have all this lightweight gear and fancy boots. What makes you keep coming back to that? Like, I mean, you could easily just go to the boat, take the lift, do a couple laps. Why hike?
Gotta earn your turns. When the ski area is all closed, so we put our ski equipment on one of the pack horses, head up to sand. Usually get up to about where those cliffs are before the snow gets too deep. And we'll tie the horses up there and skid to the top. Ski back down to the horses and come home.
Yeah.
But it's 7 hours of horseback riding, 2 hours of climbing, and 5 minutes of skiing.
Doesn't get much better than that, though.
Yeah.
That's when you earn your turn.
It's so worth it.
You've got to ski and live in some pretty cool places. What keeps you here?
The horses.
The horses?
I ride for a living 6 days a week. I ride for the fun of it on Sunday. And when I go on vacation, I load up my horses and go someplace else and ride. Like I said, I've been around the world a couple times, but I'm home.